Hey guys, LocsNLoad Firearm Reviews here today. Today we got a shotgun video, and this shotgun is the VR80 by Rock Island Armory. It's a 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun. So what we're going to do, we're going to start from the top and we're going to way to the back. So what you have up front is a fluted barrel shroud. This is not a suppressor, it just gives it the look of a suppressor. If you want to, you can go ahead and twist it and take it off. And this is your actual barrel. It is a 20-inch contoured barrel with a mobile choke in it. So if you want to change out the chokes and put in a different choke, you can go ahead and do so. Rock Island was kind enough to send me other chokes. But if you do want the suppressor look, you can take your barrel shroud, and it has the teeth at the bottom. So you can go ahead, throw it on, spin it, and it locks into place. It's not going to move on you when you're shooting. So moving up, Rock Island was kind enough to send me some flip-up sights as an aiming device for the shotgun. You can take these off, so if you want to put on any kind of sights that you prefer, you can go ahead and do so. And they lay down flat. Up on the forward end of the rail, you have the pick section on the top and on both sides. On this side is a removable sling swivel that you mount your sling up front if you want to, but they also, on both sides, have QD slots if you want to go ahead and put your QD sling in there. The rail, upper, and lower receiver is made of 7076 T6 aluminum, and it comes in a black anodized finish. The T6 7076 aluminum gives it a nice, solid, sturdy feel to it, but at the same time it's not very heavy, so it's kind of lightweight. Also, to save weight, you can see what they did is that they give you a little bit of pick section up front, smooth it out up front and cut off some of the weight, and then give you about an AR-15 size amount of pick rail over here. So coming back, you have their buffer bolt system, and this is reciprocating. So when you fire the round, the bolt will come back, eject the spent shell, come forward and pick up the next round, and it's ready to fire. One of the main selling points of this VR80 shotgun is that the controls and the takedown mimic an AR-15, so you don't have to relearn a whole nother firearm system. If you know how to use an AR, you can pick this shotgun up and know how to use it. It has ambi safety selector on both sides. It has the two AR-15 takedown pins, so if you want to take the shotgun down to clean it or clear a malfunction or do whatever to it, you can pop these two pins and separate the upper and lower just like an AR-15. You have, it comes with a 5-round mag. Unload it, so chill. Put it in, and right here is your bolt, your mag release. Hit that, and your magazine comes out just like an AR-15. On this side is your bolt holdback or bolt release. So just like an AR, you want to pull your bolt back, lock it back, you can do that, and also you can drop the bolt at the same time, just like an AR-15. Coming to the rear end near the end plate, you have your other sling swivel at the back. This is down here at the pistol grip area is Rock Island Armory's buffer thumb hole stock system. They have a patent on this, so that's their thing. Thumb hole, you see the big hole, put your thumb through. Not rocket science. The trigger I guess you could say is mil-spec, although there's not really a mil-spec trigger for a 12 gauge shotgun like this, but let's see if I can give it a good angle. Put your finger on it, very little creep, then it breaks. Try it again. It's like a stiff wall, just a tiny bit of creep, then it breaks. We'll check the reset. The reset feels a little bit assisted, almost as the spring is pushing your finger forward, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, the thumb hole stock system, and this got a little bit of rubber at the back to help mitigate some of that recoil because it is a 12 gauge shotgun. 20-inch barrel is good for 2 3/4 shells and 3-inch shells. So all those shotgun shells you get at Walmart, birdshot, buckshot, slugs, you throw this in this shotgun, load up in your magazine, and it's good to go, and it won't hurt it. It has a mobile choke in here. Like I said before, Rock Island was kind enough to send me other chokes. If you don't know what a choke is for a shotgun, what different kind of chokes do is, let's say if you're shooting buckshot, you know how buckshot comes out and it spreads? Well, let's say if you want to control that spread to where it doesn't spread, where it doesn't spread as much, and you can kind of condense it into like a smaller pattern, or if you want to open that choke up so it spreads out more, that's what you can do. You can take this choke out and put in a choke of whatever size you want. That's just an example of one to help control that pattern and give you the pattern you're looking for.
I'm just getting accustomed to it. This is really weird. It's really awkward. That is definitely messing with me. But okay. Yeah. All right, about to fire.
All right.
Yep. Yep. It's definitely got some kick. I mean, it's 12 gauge, but. I got? Yeah, I got 2 more. All right, let's work a double tap in.
It has an overall length of 40 inches, so it's kind of a long firearm. You got a 20-inch barrel, so it's not really something you're looking to do some CQB work with. Fully loaded weighs 9 pounds, so it's got a little weight to it, but it's, no, man up. It's not that bad, but that weight does come into play when you're shooting it. That if you've been around firearms, you know, like the heavier the gun, the less felt recoil, the lighter the gun, the more felt recoil. So the recoil on this isn't that bad. I mean, it's a 12 gauge shotgun, so it is going to have some kick to it, but it's not as bad as my Mossberg 590. Alright, so that is the specs of this VR80 shotgun. So I'm going to talk about shooting it. Like I said before, it feels like a 12 gauge shotgun. I mean, it's going to have some kick in your shoulder. You know, if you shoot all day, you're going to feel it. Rock Island was kind enough to send me 100 rounds, and I put those 100 rounds through this. Then I went to Walmart and got me 50 more rounds, and I put most of those through it. I think about 35 to 40 of those rounds through this shotgun. So again, the recoil is lighter than, let's say, like a Mossberg 590 or like a Remington 870, because one, you got, you know, all this rail which adds weight. You got 20 inches, and then the buffer system which mitigates a little bit more recoil, but again, it's not something you're really gonna want to shoot all day because it's gonna make your shoulder sore, even if you're shooting birdshot. If you're shooting slugs and buckshot, that's on you. Maybe you're a tougher man than me, but I would not want to shoot that all day. But let's talk about some of the pros of this shotgun. It's semi-automatic. It comes with 5-round magazines. So if you want bigger magazines, Rock Island has compatible 9-round magazines that works fine with the shotgun. It's semi-automatic, so you don't have to pump it. Pull the trigger, and as long as you got ammunition, that thing will continue to fire. The firing rate of this shotgun, kind of fast. Well, for a shotgun, it's kind of fast because it's semi-automatic. There are faster ones out there, but at the price point of a shotgun like this is actually pretty cool. And the fact that it mimics an AR-15, so you don't have to really learn a whole new system. You can pop your pins, remove the bolt, clean it out, do what you need to do. It's really beneficial to a shooter that has, just an AR-15, doesn't really want to learn a whole nother system like loading up from here and all that. So I like that. The fact that it mimics an AR, it's cool. The only thing I don't like about this is that it's long. You got a 20-inch barrel, then you got a fixed stock. So for someone who's not very big, I'm 5'9", 170. So trying to get this thing in my shoulder, you can do it, but it's a long gun, and it's not something you really want to go through your house and try to maneuver corners and CQB with. For shooting clay pigeons outside or duck hunting, something like this would actually be pretty cool. If I was duck hunting or shooting clay pigeons, I would much rather have this over a pump shotgun. All in all, if you're looking to purchase this VR80 shotgun, this is a well-made 12 gauge shotgun. I've fired close to 150 rounds, never had an issue with it, no malfunctions, no rounds getting hung up as it feeds into the chamber, no failure to extract or eject. I haven't had any problems with the magazines. It's kind of stiff loading it in the magazines, but once you get them loaded, it's fine, you're good to go. So why would you want to get this? Well, one is semi-automatic. Semi-automatic shotguns are always cool. But for the price point of this shotgun compared to other semi-automatic shotguns, this is something you really want to look at. And the fact that it mimics an AR-15 and you don't have to learn a whole nother system. If you're familiar on ARs, then you can take this, pick it up, maintain it, clean it, load it, shoot it, and do all that over, let's say, like a Benelli M4 where you have to learn a whole nother system, a whole nother firearm. So for those guys who don't want to learn all that and do all that and don't want to spend a Benelli M4 money, take a look at this VR80 shotgun. I think you guys will like it. I like it. I wish it was a little bit shorter, but besides that, I actually really like this shotgun. If they had, I know for shotguns, it's got to have an 18-inch barrel, which is really lame. I wish you could have them shorter to like 16, because I feel like a 16-inch barrel would be about perfect for this. Well, at least for me, my little self. But all in all, guys, this is a great shotgun. I want to give another thank you to Rock Island Armory for sending this out to me. Unfortunately, I got to send it back, but I had fun with it. This is very enjoyable. It's different. It's not another AR, even though it mimics an AR, but it's not an AR. And that's what I like. I like to see a little bit of innovation. So this is very capable and it's very versatile. So I like that. Well, guys, if you want to take a look at this, see some of the specs, or maybe even pick one up, I'm going to put down the Rock Island Armory's website where you can read up more on it, watch other reviews on it, get some more of the detailed specs that I probably didn't go into, and look at the price point. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, leave comments. I try to answer to all you guys. If you're looking for t-shirts to help support the channel, LocsNLoadFirearms.com. I try to upload new t-shirts all the time. If you're looking for recommended firearm instructors, I have a new page on my website that has some of the recommended firearm instructors that I think are credible and will lead you guys in the right way. If you're looking to support in other ways and get you some stuff, Optics Planet, Olight, I'll have those links down in the comment, the description box below. If you go there, use the code or use the link, some of the kickbacks come to me if you buy something. Or if you just want to save you some money, you can use those codes down there too, and it'll help save you some money when you're buying those things. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Check out the VR80 shotgun if you're looking for a 12 gauge semi-automatic shotgun that can do it all, but you don't have to learn it all. Anyway, please be safe. LocsNLoad out.